Hi guys. So, hello. Welcome to the ends of your homework. Um, well, I want you guys to make sure that you have that list by you that we did with the perfect squares and the perfect cubes. And then we just look at that and think, oh, the square root of 1 is simply 9. The square root of negative 1,000 would be negative 10. Right, when we get here, these are a little bit harder to think of. Okay, what's the biggest perfect square that goes into 128? Well, I know that 64 times 2 equals 128. And I also know that 64 is a perfect square. I have that buddy of 8 and 8. So my 8 would come out. 2 can't be factored anymore, right? So I would have 8 rad 2 as my answer. Okay, well, what is the biggest perfect square that can go into 12? 4 and 3. I know that I'm going to take the square root of 4 and end up with a 2 and a 2. Oh, all I need is a buddy to come outside of my radical. So I would have a 2, and this 3 cannot be factored anymore. We just stay inside the radical. So 2, rad 3. Now we get to some tricky parts. So what is the biggest perfect square? Cube root, because see that it's raised to the cube root, that can go into 190 or go into 96. Well, unfortunately, 8 is the biggest perfect square that can go into it, right? So what I'm going to have is an 8 and a 12. And I know that to get 8, it's simply 2 times 2 times 2. All right, that would be what come out because we need triples this time, right? Since it's a cubed root. So a 2 would come out. And could factor 12 more to see if there's another set of 3 that could come out. But we would have a 4 and a 3. Well, 3 is done. It can't be factored anymore. And then I would have a 2 and a 2. Well, none of those give me sets of 3. So I would simply have 3 times 2 times 2, or well, bring the middle brother that nobody likes to the bottom and find a factor that when you multiply it, it multiplies to negative 72. When we add it, adds to a positive 6. So now I'm going to bring down my first term. 9x squared plus 12x minus 6x minus 8. All right. Well, now I'm going to factor by grouping. So I look and see what the biggest GF is. So I see that they can both go into 3. And when I look at exponents, I see that the smallest exponent is just x. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then I still have an x left, right? I took one of them away. So plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. And I took that x away. So it's just 3x plus 4. Now when I look, I see that I have, third term is a negative. So I'm factoring out a negative. I see that they can both go into 2. All right. And then I have a 3x plus 4 once I factor. Right. I have 3x minus 2 for 1 and 3x plus 4 for the other. And that is my answer. And that is your help for our homework this week. Hope you guys are doing good. Bye.